So I just want to get on and share something that's very near and very, very close to my heart. And just a disclaimer, some things I mentioned might be a little bit graphic. I'm not going to really show anything, but a couple things that I discussed. So just a disclaimer, if you're not about that, stop watching. So there's this campaign called 12 Days of Nuggets. And essentially what it is some of the top minds in the Amazon seller community have come together and are basically taking some of the coolest or most innovative, interesting things, most impactful things that they've ever learned in their entire careers selling on Amazon or helping other Amazon sellers succeed. And they've taken this knowledge and condensed it down into short 3 to 5 minute videos, also called kind of gold nuggets, which is where the 12 Days of Nuggets kind of comes from. That's the reason for the name. And they've kind of taken these gold nuggets or these pieces of information, and they're giving them away for free for 12 days straight. And as you can see here, we're actually currently, or the campaign is currently on day 7 of the 12 days. Okay, so Amazon sellers are giving, 7, 8-figure Amazon sellers, some big names in the Amazon seller space that I'm sure many of you have even heard about some of these names, are coming together and giving this information for free. Why? Why would they do that? Well, the reason that they're doing this is to address a real and growing problem, both unfortunately here in the United States as well as abroad, and that is human trafficking, specifically enslaving children, raping literally children and infants, using children almost as livestock to harvest organs for profit. So some pretty disgusting things. The United States is the #1 producer and consumer of child pornography. Some really deep, disgusting things that exist in our world. And this organization is fighting against that. The way they're fighting against that is, again, coming together. They're providing this highly, highly valuable information for free, which is completely free. There's no upsell. There's nothing like that. And then in return, all they ask is that if you find the information valuable, that you consider making even a small donation to Operation Underground. And Operation Underground is a nonprofit that literally their mission is to go out and to save children from slavery all around the world, from these disgusting things that happen. So I've already donated $25 of my own money. I'm not asking you or trying to guilt you into doing anything. That is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to raise awareness, because this is so important. This is the most important video that I'll likely make on the channel. So I would really appreciate you just just check them out. I'll have a short video that I'll take from them. I'll include that here, just to give you guys some more give you guys some more insight, just kind of an introductory to kind of show what they do and some of the impact that they have. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into that.
I never dreamed that I would work in Haiti. I didn't know anything really about Haiti until I learned about a little boy who was born in Utah, US citizen, and was kidnapped in Haiti from his church, where his father was the pastor. I read about it in the local newspaper. I thought that I could make it into a US case, and I couldn't, because it wasn't. We had to leave our jobs. I had to leave my job because I just had to do something about it. We went to Haiti to look for his son.
Yeah, it's right here, right here.
And we never found him.
People weren't talking about human trafficking like they are now. And really it's because of the work and efforts by organizations like Operation Underground Railroad.
It's a subject that nobody wants to think about or talk about. It's the worst part of humanity.
Okay. Wow.
And yet, we've got to do something about it.
Please get on the ground right now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now. No problem. Get on the ground. Put that down. Get on the ground.
Every 30 seconds, a child is sold. They're sold for sex, they're sold for labor, they're sold for organ harvesting, which is something we're now getting into. There's 6 million children that are forced into one of those 3 categories right now, and the world doesn't know.
Not a lot of people know, but the profile for men who travel abroad to have sex with kids are American citizens.
The US creates the demand. The highest producer and consumer of child pornography is right here in the United States.
Well, if you lost one of your children to one of these evil people, you'd do anything to get even and get your child back.
I had a knock on my door one day. Tim said, listen, I really feel like I can do better leaving the government.
I'd find a group of kids in Guatemala or Colombia, and I couldn't do anything about it because it wasn't a U.S. case. It's outside of the jurisdiction, and I understood that. However, that doesn't mean that we couldn't be doing more.
Tim Ballard left his law enforcement career, everything that he knew, his pension, his security, to start a nonprofit called Operation Underground Railroad. They've done jumps everywhere throughout the world, rescued kids, and then helped them get to a safe place with their aftercare programs.
He had a way that we could really make an impact, but they needed $1 million to start. And I said, I'm in.
We had set up this operation that looked like it went flawless.
We unfortunately got some very frustrating news.
The traffickers were being released and that all the girls were released.
They pay money to the right people, to the judges. The job's not quite done, but it's almost done because now we need to go back and we need to rearrest every single one of these traffickers. It will be a message to Haiti, to America, to the whole world, that there are good people everywhere that will stand up for this.
Go, 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 go.